Well, after quite a long train journey with delayed trains, cancelled trains, a pretty treacherous hike as well through the woodlands and down the slippery slopes, I finally find myself down on the beach. This is where I've come for New Year. I'll be camping here. I just got to make my way down these last few slippery stones without falling over. Like I was saying, going to be staying here and spend, I said Christmas, didn't I? I meant New Year's Eve. They said it's going to be like 15, 16 degrees. And they did say it was going to be dry with an odd chance of a shower. But I've had quite a lot of showers on the way here, which has made this even more treacherous coming down here. But it'll be worth it once I get all my tent and everything set up. I think I'm going to be the only one that's camping down here though. Might even be the only one who's actually visiting down this way. I don't mind. So down onto the beach or up through the woodlands. I'll find a camping spot and I'll get back to you. Well, after having a careful look around, I know this is a well-used spot. There's a campfire there, but it's pretty waterlogged in a lot of places as I've walked through here. Massive puddle there. I think I'll span my tent out. There's a rock or something just here, and span out across there next to where this campfire is. At least I can put my stove and stuff on that. Hopefully it'll dry up. But this is a fairly flat bit just here, but as you can see there's a puddle and whatever. So yeah, I'm going to span my tent across there. It's a tiny bit of a slope, but it's reasonably flat, reasonably dry. Either that or I pop it in here. I'm not sure yet. I think that might be the favourite spot. At least I've got a bit of space around me. Whereas if I go in there, it's lumpy and bumpy and gonna have to move the rocks and everything. And it's stretched from where my rucksack is over there all the way up to here. And I don't think it'd be very comfortable. There. At least I'm here. I've got a camping spot. And believe it or not, I have seen one person walking along the beach about a quarter of an hour ago. He was over there, walking along the sand there. Someone else braved it down that treacherous, slippery path. Anyway, let's get unpacking. Oh, as you can see, I got the tent up. It's pretty close to this fire pit that people have, so I'm most probably going to move that. I could do that later on with my head torch on. Like I say, it's a reasonably flat place. The only bit I am disappointed about is right there, because it could have gone that way a little bit more. But it'll do. It'll keep the wind and the rain off. I can always tighten up a little bit more. The main thing is, it's up. Well, I think we've only got about, I suppose, about an hour left before the sun will go down, so there's someone on the beach down there. Yeah, let's continue unpacking. And I'm going to get rid of all these twigs that's about as well. Yeah, going to enjoy this stay. Like I say, I will have to move that fire pit though, because I'm going to fall over that. Right, well, I'm just up from the beach. I've actually walked down through the trees there. So I was going to go up the main waterfall, but you can only really get there when the tide's out. So there's a little waterfall down onto the beach here, which I quite often use. But as I've come down through the trees now, I've heard the gushing of this one. And when I was here last time, it was just a tiny trickle, so it was easy to go down the beach. But I think in a minute I'm going to clamber along that log there, holding on. I'm going to top up my water bottle from there. Plenty aerated. I'm going to filter it anyway. Yeah, we've had a lot of water down this way lately. I might wander up to the main waterfall tomorrow, the big one. Or if not, I'll have a look in a minute, see what this one down here is like anyway. But for the meantime, as it's getting dark, I'm just going to clamber in there, top up my water bottle. Well, day's getting on a little bit and the tide's on its way out. Now you can see the sandbanks that start up here now. When the tide's right out, you can actually walk the other side of all them rocks along the beach where there's a couple of people walking along at the moment. Surprised to see people besides me down here. Yeah. Just a quick look around my camp as it is at the moment. Over there I've got the rubbish bag. It's wrapped around a branch there so it doesn't blow away. That's my day bag. I put my valuables in, my wallet, my keys, my phone, my drone, all my camera equipment, everything, whenever I go for a wander. That roll mat down there was here when I got here. Got my shoes hanging up here, drying off because they're muddy and wet. My frying pan and my tongs are sitting there. Just so the fat drips out a little bit and not where people are going to walk. Now I've got a rock here from an ugly burger earlier on. I've dripped a little bit of fat on it and some crumbs. There's a robin round here, so I'll give him a little bit to eat. But also I'm hoping to set up the trail camera tonight. I brought it with me and I was thinking of either putting it over there so I'll get whatever, or where that shoe is, and maybe there's a fox around, or maybe a rabbit around, or a seagull, anything. Let's see, I've got my pots stowed in the campfire there, which was here when I got here, but they're down there so the wind don't blow them off. I just thought I'd give you a quick look around the camp as it is at the moment. Yeah, like I say, day's getting on. It's New Year's Eve, so I did actually bring with me some ready-made. I've got it tucked under the bottom at the moment. Mixed up Coke and rum. That's what I've got for tonight. I normally just get a normal plain dark rum, but I went shopping in Aldi's. Excuse me. I went shopping in Aldi's and they had a spiced rum. So I thought I'd try that. I've never tried it before. I had a tiny sip before I come away and I quite liked it actually. So yeah, New Year's Eve, like I say. So tonight I've got me, obviously me lighting inside my tent, and I've got my music on my phone and a little speaker which is attached to my tent down there by a carabiner. So I've got music for tonight, I've got lighting. I won't bother with the campfire because it's too wet. And got the alcohol, so yeah, it'll be fine. Well, as you can probably see, the sun's going down, so I've had to put the light on my camera. Hope it's not too bright. Just want to wish you all Happy New Year. Stay safe, keep camping, just get out and enjoy yourself. Yes, that rum's quite nice. Well, this morning's a bit of a change in the weather. We had some rain this morning. A little bit of wind overnight, nothing drastic though. Looks like the sun's trying to appear over there. I'm heading off home this morning. So I got up and got me water on boiling for my coffee. I managed to figure out the piezo or electronic ignition system on my stove in the end. It's because it was brand new and I hadn't used it, wasn't sure what to do, but I'll show you a little bit later what I had to do to get it working. Since then it's worked fine. It's taken a tiny bit of time to boil up this morning, because I suppose it's not as warm. Yeah, I'm in no hurry. As long as I get home today. It's about, could be 4-hour to 6-hour train journey because it's Sunday. So that was Sunday times. Now I've got 4 trains to catch. Like I say, I'm in no hurry, so I'm just going to chill out, have my coffee. Ooh, that's a nice one. And hopefully the sun will appear a little bit. I don't want to get soaking wet. Let's crack on. And this is what causes all the erosion. Some of the big waves, I was here a few minutes ago, so I was about to get the camera. They came halfway up that cliff face there. Look at that, that's all mud and clay and rock. This is why our beautiful coastline is slowly disappearing. It just slowly eats and eats and eats away at it. I'm not sure how well it picks up on the camera, but from what I can see, you can see it's washing away quite easily. And that quite big boulder down there, that just moved. And again, the power of the sea is unbelievable. To move a massive rock like that. Boy, look at that, see? Exactly what I was saying. So where I just showed you that big rock moving is just through this little opening here. Now I'm just going to wander back towards my tent. Ooh, I actually got spray in my eyes then. Yeah, it gives you some idea of the power of the water. Every time I come here, it changes so much. And that's the reason why. So I'm looking at the floor so I don't fall over. It's still wet and muddy and slippery. Just about back at the tent. So I'm not actually that far away from that point now. Here I am, back where I'm camping. And it's just wonky out where that rock is. But yeah, the whole of this area around here has just been eaten away. Well, at the moment there's a lot of flotsam about, branches and everything. I'm not sure how well you can see them all the way along there. And it looks like there's a whole tree there coming along. This is what I was saying about our coastline. There's branches and twigs and I'll say, it looks like there's a whole tree there. That's besides the rubbish, I've just seen a water bottle down there. Well, like say a water bottle, Coke bottle or something like that. Yeah, flashing about. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Well, your rucksack's all packed. I've made sure I've left nothing behind. That's where my tent was. I've got a habit of when I'm packing up, hanging things on bushes. Like I've got my rubbish bag there, my jacket. Made sure I got my frying pan and everything. That roll mat, that's somebody else's. People do stash things down here for when they come down. Saves them carrying it back and forth up and down the cliffs all the time. I'm just through there as a carrier bag with a, looks like a towel or something there. So I've picked up all my rubbish. So I've got my rubbish bag hanging there. The fire was here when I got here, so yeah. So I'm going to move off from this spot. Still not sure what I'm doing today yet, whether I'm just going to go straight home, or what I plan on doing sometimes when I come down here is walk along the top there. There's like a national park up there, and actually go to the top of the waterfall to actually see where my water does come from. When I collect it from that one anyway. I've been collecting it from the small one further along the beach there the past couple of days when I've been here. I'll decide that when I get up the top, see what the weather looks like, and once I get my phone signal back, see what messages I've come through, see if I won the lottery or not. And now look, sun comes out. Only very briefly though. Yeah, so I'm gonna, like I say, I'm gonna move on from this spot, make sure I left nothing behind, take a slow wander. Stay safe, stay happy.